Hey, how are you? Well, it was, this game today was what we expected. With playing against a veteran ball club, four fifth-year seniors, two other seniors, two juniors in their top 8 in the rotation. So we knew we were going to play a team that's been battle-tested, a team with a lot of experience, team expected to finish well in their conference. And it was. They gave us a big test. Our guys, I thought, were really poised down the stretch, made the plays they needed to win at the end. And I thought AJ was terrific down the stretch. He made some big plays for us, offensively and defensively. And, you like to see your seniors do that. So I was really proud of his effort tonight.
Coach, Taco really dominated early, and he said that one of the things that you guys knew you needed to take advantage of was lack of size on Southeastern Louisiana. Talk about his play tonight and what you saw from him.
I thought Taco really established the low post presence for us tonight. I thought he got us off to a really good start. We went into him early and often, and he delivered. And from that, we were able to kind of build out our offense the rest of the way. But I'm really proud of how he's growing as a player. I think you can see the improvements in him. And he's still just, probably the tip of the iceberg because he's still rounding into the type of shape he needs to be in and getting his timing back with our team. So really excited about his upside, going into the rest of the season.
How's Terrell been developing? I guess kind of thrust into the primary role after the first game. How have you kind of seen his game develop here over the last month?
Well, I see him settling in. He's getting comfortable. I'm looking at him. He's playing with a lot more confidence now. He understands he can be very successful at this level. And I'm just really proud of what he did. I thought down the stretch, along with AJ, I thought he was as big as any player. Getting to the free throw line, finishing plays around the basket, mid-range jumpers. And I also played really good D on Veal as well. He and AJ both had that assignment primarily. I thought he did a great job on that player because he's talented.
Coach, 2 of 15 from 3. Talk about the struggle from 3.
Well, we're going to have nights where that ball goes. We're going to have nights where it doesn't. And tonight was one of those nights where it didn't go. But every team's going to have those struggles. The thing is, how do you still find a way to win? And by hanging our hat on a defensive end, as I've said, on a number of occasions, that gives you a chance to win every night no matter what. And that's our DNA. So we're going to go through nights where we're going to be hot and hit a lot of threes and nights where we don't. But it's no excuse for not giving the effort defensively and giving yourself a chance to win. And that's what we were able to do tonight, that we weren't shooting the ball well.
I know you talked about how the team last game is slowly catching up in terms of offensively, but do you feel like maybe the team kind of took a step back in terms of offense tonight? And then if so, how do you kind of make it to where it's consistent?
No, I don't consider missed shots taking a step back. I mean, a missed shot is a missed shot. I just want to make sure you're taking great shots, and they took great looks. So I'll never say that. And we are still trending, to be quite frank, we are still trending in the right direction offensively, even though the numbers may not bear it out. The numbers I look at is the turnovers. We had 11. Last game we had 13. So I think our season high has been 27. So we're definitely trending in the right direction offensively because we're valuing the possessions. We're valuing the ball more, all the things that are necessary to give yourself a chance to win.
What do you say to a guy like Deion Griffin who, didn't have the best night shooting the ball?
We all been there. I've been there before too, and worse than the numbers he had tonight. So the thing is, any good shooter, any good player, his next play, you can't do anything about what happened in the past. It's not a reflection of what's going to happen in the future for you. And typically, those numbers always bear out for good players and good shooters, and Deion is a good player and a good shooter. So what he's going through now, he'll have nights where he's not going to be able to miss shots. It's just the way it goes in this sport. And, we're just waiting for that to click for him, and we know it will.
You talked about Georgie's a confident shooter. When Deion has a night like that, does it mess with him at all mentally, and is he able to really come back? Does he have the same confidence as a shooter?
No, I think both of those guys are confident shooters. I mean, George is very confident. And I think you gain confidence by hard you work on your craft. And both of those guys put a lot of time in getting up shots and working on it. So with that usually leads to that hard work usually leads to confidence in what you do. So it's just a function of getting in the game, getting comfortable, getting into a rhythm. And they will. George, of course, has been doing that almost every game since he's been in the lineup. And, of course, Deion has had moments where he's done it, and he's had a few moments where he hasn't. So it's been a little inconsistent. But, we believe in him. We know he's a really good player, and he's going to end up having a really good year.
What kind of progress has BJ made with the foot? Are you still kind of hoping maybe that early year time period he could potentially return?
Well, his time frame is still the same. It's 6 to 8 weeks. Bones have to heal at a certain rate, and so they know that. So it's 6 to 8 weeks, and so we just outside of probably we're just getting outside of 6 weeks. It's getting close to that time, but it's somewhere in that 6 to 8 week period. If he doesn't have any setbacks, then I'm sure that's when he'll be able to be released to play. So, but right now he's working hard, doing the things he's capable of doing, but of course he's not ready to play.
A week before your next game, how will you use that time?
We'll use that time trying to get better. This is the opportunity for us. We'll give our guys off tomorrow, and then we'll get back together Thursday for practice, and we'll try to use that time, these days that we'll have, to try to improve as a team. We've been doing that, in these gaps that we've had, just trying to improve our consistency, our offensive efficiency, things of that nature we're really concentrating on. And we're getting better in those areas. Like I said, I can tell by the number of turnovers we had, and we're understanding how to value the ball. We're searching out, really good opportunities on the offensive end, and we'll grow our offense from there. And that's kind of what we'll do, along with, securing our defense this week.
Kind of going off that a little bit, 2 more non-conference games before you guys take on SMU. What are you looking for in terms of your team?
Growth. We're still a young team on the perimeter. I'm looking for growth. George's first time getting these minutes. Terrell, Caesar, 2 guys that are starting. One's a freshman, one's a sophomore. So we just want to see our guys continue to grow. They have a lot to learn from the standpoint of our system and what we want to do. But the thing I like about them is that they're coming in every practice with great energy and enthusiasm. They want to get better. They want to learn our system, and through that process, they will.
Anything else? Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Coach.
Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Take care.